On December 18, 2025, former President Donald Trump took to the national stage to unveil a bold new initiative, the Patriot Games. This ambitious project is a nationwide athletic competition, specifically designed for high school athletes from across the United States. The announcement, made at a high-profile press conference, immediately captured the attention of the country, as Trump outlined his vision for a sporting event unlike any other in American history. The Patriot Games are set to coincide with America's 250th birthday in July 2026, a milestone known as the semiquincentennial. By aligning the Games with this historic anniversary, organizers hope to create a powerful symbol of national pride and unity. The event aims to spotlight the extraordinary talent and determination of young athletes from every state, bringing together diverse communities in a shared celebration of American spirit. The announcement quickly became a major media spectacle, with news outlets across the country providing wall-to-wall coverage. Trump's reputation for headline-grabbing initiatives only added to the buzz, as commentators speculated about the potential impact of the Games on both sports and politics. The press conference was broadcast live, drawing millions of viewers and sparking conversations in homes, schools, and online forums nationwide. Trump has positioned the Patriot Games as a signature event in the semi-quincentennial celebrations, promising a spectacle that will rival the Olympics in scale and excitement. The Games are envisioned as a unifying force, bringing Americans together to honor the nation's past while looking forward to its future. Parades, public gatherings, and patriotic displays are expected to accompany the competitions, creating a festive atmosphere across the country. At the heart of the Patriot Games is a celebration of American youth and athleticism. The event will offer a grand stage for the nation's best young athletes to showcase their skills, determination, and teamwork. From track and field to team sports, the Games promise to highlight the diversity and talent of high school competitors, inspiring the next generation to dream big and strive for excellence. Organizers hope the event will foster a renewed sense of national pride and unity, tapping into the competitive spirit that has long been at the heart of American culture. The Games are designed not only to entertain, but also to remind Americans of the values that bind them together: hard work, perseverance, and a shared love of country. Yet, as with any major initiative, the Patriot Games have sparked debate. While many hail the Games as a unifying celebration and a chance to inspire young people, others question the motives behind the event and its potential political implications. Some see it as a genuine effort to bring Americans together, while critics worry it could become a platform for division or controversy. Regardless of differing opinions, anticipation is building across the nation. As the countdown to the semi-quincentennial continues, the Patriot Games are poised to become a defining feature of America's 250th anniversary, a moment when the country's youth, history, and hopes for the future will take center stage. The Patriot Games will take place in fall 2026, aligning with the nation's 250th birthday festivities. Each state and territory will send one young man and one young woman, ensuring broad representation. Athletes will be chosen for their outstanding performance and potential, making the Games a true showcase of American talent. The rigorous selection process highlights the competitive nature of the event. More than just a competition, the Games aim to unite Americans and inspire the next generation. By bringing together youth from diverse backgrounds, the event emphasizes shared values of hard work, dedication, and sportsmanship. As a centerpiece of the semi-quincentennial, the Patriot Games are designed to engage and celebrate the nation's future. One of the most talked about and defining features of the Patriot Games is its strict gender policy, which has become a central point of discussion and debate across the country. This policy is not just a set of rules for the event, it represents a broader statement about the values and priorities of those organizing and supporting the Games. The policy, as outlined and championed by former President Donald Trump, is clear and uncompromising in its language and intent. Trump has repeatedly declared that there will be no men playing in women's sports, echoing the stance his administration took on the participation of transgender athletes in school and collegiate competitions. This position is rooted in the belief that biological sex should determine eligibility for gendered sports categories. Supporters of the policy argue that it is necessary to ensure fairness in competition and to preserve the traditional structure of sports as they have existed for generations. They believe that maintaining separate categories for men and women protects the integrity of athletic achievement, keeps the playing field level, and aligns with their deeply held values about gender and competition. However, the policy has also sparked significant backlash from LGBTQ+ advocates, civil rights organizations, and progressive groups, who argue that it is discriminatory and exclusionary. Critics contend that the rule unfairly excludes transgender athletes from participating in sports that align with their gender identity, and fails to recognize the complexities and nuances of gender beyond biological sex. The controversy surrounding the gender policy has become a microcosm of the larger cultural and political divisions in American society, especially when it comes to questions of identity, inclusion, and fairness. As the Patriot Games draw closer, the debate over this policy is only expected to intensify, with passionate voices on both sides making their case in the media, at school board meetings, and in communities across the nation. The gender rule has become a flashpoint in the ongoing conversation about sports, identity, and American values, underscoring just how high the cultural and political stakes are for the Patriot Games and for the country as a whole. The Patriot Games are just one part of America's 250th birthday celebrations. Across the country, communities are preparing for a year filled with unforgettable moments, each designed to honor the nation's past, present, and future. From coast to coast, Americans will come together in a spirit of unity and pride, participating in events that reflect the nation's rich tapestry of traditions and values. One of the most anticipated events is the Great American State Fair, which will transform the National Mall into a vibrant showcase of the United States. Each of the 50 states will host its own pavilion, offering visitors a chance to experience local foods, music, art, and culture from every corner of the country. The fair will highlight the incredible diversity that defines America, inviting people of all backgrounds to celebrate together in the heart of the nation's capital. In a bold and unique twist, a UFC fight will be held on the White House grounds, organized by Dana White. This high-profile event is scheduled to coincide with both Flag Day and President Trump's birthday, blending sports, patriotism, and celebration in a way never seen before. The spectacle is expected to draw fans from across the nation and around the world, shining a spotlight on American athleticism and competitive spirit. The 4th of July, Salute to America, will be a centerpiece of the celebrations, featuring a stirring presidential address, a breathtaking military flyover, and what is promised to be the world's largest fireworks display. Families and friends will gather on the National Mall and across the country to witness this spectacular tribute, honoring the nation's founding and the enduring ideals of freedom and democracy. In the spring, a national prayer event will invite people of all faiths to come together in reflection and gratitude. This interfaith gathering will celebrate the nation's spiritual heritage, offering a moment of unity and hope as Americans look toward the future. Leaders from diverse religious communities will join hands, emphasizing the shared values that bind the country together. The Memorial Day Parade, known as the Spirit of America, will pay tribute to the men and women who have given their lives in service to the country. Veterans, active duty military, and their families will be honored in a moving procession through Washington, D.C., reminding all Americans of the sacrifices made for freedom and the importance of national pride. Each of these events brings its own unique flavor to the semiquincentennial, highlighting the many ways Americans celebrate their shared heritage. From athletic competitions and cultural festivals to solemn ceremonies and joyful gatherings, the celebrations will showcase the nation's creativity, resilience, and unity. Together, these celebrations form a comprehensive tribute to America's history and culture, inviting everyone to take part in a once-in-a-generation milestone that honors the journey of a nation and the spirit of its people. The Patriot Games announcement has sparked both praise and criticism. Supporters see it as a celebration of youth athleticism and a patriotic gesture, drawing comparisons to the Olympics. They believe the Games can unite the country through sports and competition. Critics, however, liken the event to the Hunger Games, raising concerns about its scale and intent. Political figures like Governors J.B. Pritzker and Gavin Newsom have voiced opposition, calling it a distraction from real issues. The polarized reactions reflect broader debates over national identity and values. As the Games near, these discussions will likely shape the event's narrative and public perception. The Patriot Games are organized by Freedom 250, a nonpartisan group led by CEO Keith Crack. This group operates separately from America 250, the official bipartisan body established by Congress for the anniversary. Freedom 250 focuses on youth engagement and national pride through sports. In contrast, America 250 emphasizes cultural and educational initiatives. The two organizations highlight different approaches to celebrating the semiquincentennial. Despite their differences, both aim to foster unity and pride among Americans. Their collaboration reflects the complexity and ambition of marking such a historic milestone. The Patriot Games have drawn comparisons to both the Olympics and the Hunger Games. Supporters see the event as a prestigious platform for young athletes, promoting excellence and unity. Critics worry it's more spectacle than substance, questioning the motivations behind it. These comparisons reveal the cultural tensions surrounding the Games. The event has become a lens for broader debates about nationalism, identity, and public celebration. Whether viewed as inspiring or controversial, the Patriot Games reflect the aspirations and anxieties of modern America. Their impact will likely shape how the nation views its youth and its future. The Patriot Games signal a new way for America to mark its milestones. As part of the semi-quincentennial, they aim to showcase talent and foster unity through shared experiences. The event taps into themes of renewal and optimism, highlighting the next generation's role in America's story. At the same time, the Games spotlight ongoing debates about identity, inclusion, and fairness in sports. These issues will continue to spark dialogue as the Games approach. The Patriot Games invite Americans to reflect on their shared history and future aspirations. Ultimately, they're poised to leave a lasting mark on the nation's cultural landscape. The Patriot Games are a major part of America's 250th birthday in 2026. Announced by Donald Trump, the competition aims to highlight young talent and foster national pride. Alongside events like the Great American State Fair and National Prayer Event, the Games help commemorate this milestone. These celebrations offer diverse ways for Americans to reflect on their past and future. The Patriot Games embody both the hopes and challenges of modern American society. Ultimately, these events aim to inspire unity and renewed commitment to the nation's ideals. America's 250th birthday promises to be a momentous occasion, celebrating both heritage and the promise of the future.